Nigerian President Tinubu reappoints Marwa as NDLEA chairman. Kogi State Government lights up Ageva new layout community in Okene local government area. Mopamuro stakeholders hail Ademola Bello tax-monger cement on security. Sanwo-Olu commissions multiple projects in Lagos Island East. LCDA launches e-birth registration initiative. U.S. announces new military operation. A warm welcome to Weekend Pulse, your trusted window into reviewing major stories, trends, and voices shaping our world. On Malachite TV, we bring you the stories that matter, from politics to people, from business to entertainment, and everything happening in Nigeria to the rest of the world. I'm Avoy Nwogu. Thanks for joining us.
MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
The State House has confirmed that President Bola Tinubu has renewed the appointment of Brigadier General Muhammadu Buba Marwa, retired, as chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for another 5-year term. Marwa, who was first appointed by former President Muhammadu Buhari in January 2021, will now remain at the helm of the agency until 2031 before his NDLEA tenure. He served as chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee for the Elimination of Drug Abuse from 2018 to December 2021. The announcement was confirmed by Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy. In a press statement, according to the statement, Marwa brings decades of experience to the role, a graduate of the Nigerian Military School and the Nigeria Defense Academy. Marwa was commissioned as a second lieutenant in 1973 and went on to serve as brigade major of the 23 Armored Brigade, AD-Camp ADC, to the Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Theophilus Danjuma, and academic registrar of the Nigerian Defense Academy. He also served abroad as Deputy Defense Advisor in the Nigerian Embassy in Washington, D.C., and later as Defense Advisor to the Nigerian Permanent Mission to the United Nations. Marwa is highly educated, holding 2 postgraduate degrees, a Master of Public and International Affairs from the University of Pittsburgh, 1983 to 85, and a Master of Public Administration from Harvard University, 1985 to 86. The Executive Vice President of PICNG, Olale Kongule, has said that the AKK pipeline, valued at $2.8 billion, is at the completion stage with 83.5% of the mainline finished as of July 2025. The project is expected to supply up to 2.2 billion standard cubic feet of gas daily, powering industry and generating electricity in Abuja, Kaduna, and Kano. He made this known at the AKK Business Development Roadshow themed accelerating domestic gas utilization and driving the CNG revolution along the AKK corridor at the banquet hall of Government House, Lokoja, Kogi State. Ogunleye said Kogi State is excellently positioned to take full advantage of the pipeline. It's not going to be a major pipeline project without the Nigerian gas pipeline that actually terminates in Ajaokuta. In his address, the Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo reiterated his administration's commitment to harnessing the benefits of the Ajaokuta-Kaduna-Kano AKK gas pipeline project. The governor noted that Kogi State is a confluence of pipelines, prosperity, and opportunity. The governor highlighted the state's potential for economic transformation, industrial expansion, and sustainable development, saying the event marks a redefined moment in the journey towards economic transformation, industrial expansion, and sustainable development. And they are united by a shared purpose to unlock the immense potential of the Ajaokuta-Kaduna-Kano AKK gas pipeline and explore the vast opportunities it presents for investment, innovation, and industrial growth in Kogi State and across Nigeria. In continuation of the people-centered vision for inclusive development and improved power supply across Kogi State, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has extended the ongoing rural electrification drive to Ageva new layout community in Okene local government area. The governor facilitated the delivery of a 500 kVA transformer, marking yet another significant milestone in the administration commitment to bringing infrastructure gaps and ensuring equitable access to essential services across all communities. The intervention was coordinated through the Office of the Accountant General of the State, Dr. Habibat Oiza Tijani Onumoko, who reflects the administration's proactive governance approach and dedication to empowering local communities through sustainable development initiatives. Residents of Ageva New Layout have expressed profound appreciation to Governor Ododo for his transformational leadership and to Dr. Habibat Oiza Tijani Onumoko for her untiring support and commitment to delivering on the governor's development agenda. The new electrification project has already begun to inspire renewed hope, business growth, and social improvement in the area. Governor Ododo's administration is steadfast in its mission to deliver impactful projects that promote economic growth, foster social inclusion, and strengthen the bond between government and the people. The light now shining in Ageva new layout symbolizes not just electricity, but a renewed promise of progress, empowerment, and a brighter future for the visionary leadership of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. And now on security, stakeholders in Mopamuru local government area have commended the chairman Ademola Bello for his outstanding efforts in sustaining peace and security in the area. The commendation was made during a strategic security meeting involving key officials, royal fathers, and grassroots security operatives. The meeting, held behind closed doors, brought together the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Femi Fanwo, the member representing Mopamuru in the State House of Assembly, Olawumi Jacob, the special advisor to the Governor on Culture and Integration, Moses Sunday David, first-class traditional rulers and heads of hunters, groups across local government area. The stakeholders review various security strategies after receiving detailed briefing from the Alamuru of Amuru, His Royal Majesty Oba Alfred Modupe Ayedogbon, and the chairman Ademola Bello, His Royal Highness. The focus of the meeting was to maintain Mopamuru's long-standing reputation as one of the safest local government areas in Kogi State. Speaking to newsmen after the meeting, the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley Femi Fanwo, said the stakeholders unanimously applauded Bello for his proactive security intervention. He noted that the stakeholders resolved to further strengthen the security architecture at the grassroots, assuring residents of renewed commitment to the safety of lives and property. Fanwo expressed concern over the rising incidents of insecurity occasioned by the influx of unknown individuals following the establishment of the Manga Cement Company near the local government area. He disclosed that the youths have been prevented from staging protests to avoid a breakdown of law and order. While acknowledging the few interventions made by the company, he urged management to make more concrete contributions to support security and community development in the interest of both the company and the people. The stakeholders also warned traditional rulers and landowners to desist from allocating land to criminal elements, saying the law will henceforth take its full course. They applauded the hunters for their dedication to securing rural communities and assured them to enhance support to strengthen their operations. The chairman of Yagba East local government area, Joshua Dari, has officially allocated security vehicles donated by Emmanuel Obaru, member representing Yagba East State constituency, to local security personnel to enhance their mobility and strengthen efforts against criminal activities. The allocation coincided with the presentation of renovated classroom blocks in public schools aimed at improving the teaching and learning environment across local government area. Joshua Dore explained that the allocation of the vehicles was part of the administration's commitment to ensuring safety and security in Yagba East. He emphasized that his administration will continue to safeguard the lives and property of its residents. The vehicles were strategically distributed to aid security surveillance across the local government areas. According to the chairman, Igbagun and Alu Igbagun, Ward 3, 1 motorcycle, Ward 6, 1 motorcycle, Ilafin and Odogbe axis, 1 Sharon bus and 1 motorcycle, Ward 7, 1 motorcycle, Nigerian Civil Defense Isolu Command, 1 motorcycle. During his visit to the School of Nursing in Isolu Makutu, amid rising security concerns, the chairman assured that additional security personnel will be deployed to the area to prevent any incidents and protect students, staff, and the community. While interacting with students and management staff, Dare reaffirmed the local government's commitment to their safety and well-being. He stressed that proactive measures in collaboration with security agencies will be implemented to strengthen protection around educational institutions. He urged students to remain calm and focus on their studies, assuring them that the local authority will maintain a secure learning environment to nurture future leaders. Joshua Dare commended Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo for his proactive efforts in driving development in the state and pledged to work hard to justify the confidence placed in him. He further appealed to the people of Yagba East to support the present administration under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Usman Ododo for his second term. The chairman highlighted ongoing council development initiatives, including the grading of the 15-kilometer Imela-Ogbom Road, which is 90% complete, and drainage project across Yagba East, including Makutu, completed, Ijowa Alaofin 75% completed, and Ejuku 95% complete. Dare reiterated his administration's commitment to consolidating past achievements while continuing to advance the growth and development of Yagba East local government. We go for a short break. Please stay with us. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every gray hair carries wisdom. Every memory holds a lesson. Reintroducing Senior Citizen Alcove, a thought-provoking TV program where we sit with great men and women aged 60 and above to journey through the past, the present, and the future. From untold stories of yesterday to today's realities and visions for tomorrow, Senior Citizen Alcove gives our elders the microphone to share their wisdom, experiences, and guidance for generations to come. Engage, learn, be inspired. Only on Malachite TV YouTube channel. Because the future shines brighter when we honor the wisdom of the past. Senior Citizen Alcove, where experience speaks with Avoy Unwogo. Don't miss it. Welcome back. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu during the week inaugurated multiple projects in Lagos Island East Local Council Development Area (LCDA), facilitated by the council chairman Muyibi Alade Folawiyo. The governors reaffirmed his administration's commitment to grassroots development, innovation, and inclusive governance. The projects commissioned by Governor Sanwo-Olu are Prince Tajudeen Oluyole Olusi Island Golden Court, consisting of 2- and 3-bedroom flats and 4-bedroom duplexes with big queues, the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps Operation Base, and the Senator Oluremi Tinubu Shopping Mall on Adeniji Adele Street. Others included the Babajide Olusola Aduragbemi Sanwo-Olu Administrative Building, Modupe Ola House Executive Building, Honorable Mufta Kadiku Multipurpose Hall, Honorable R.F. Balogu Legislative Building, Ban Hakim Oladapo Siwa Customary Court, Alaja Ogungbami Abisogun Mosque, and the FOK Sonya Chapel. Speaking during the commissioning, Governor Sanwo-Olu commended the council chairman for delivering dividends of democracy to the people at the grassroots, saying his administration will continue to support the council administration carrying out laudable projects for the people. The governor also commended Folawiyo for his outstanding performance and transformative leadership, describing him as one of the most effective and development-driven local government chairmen in the country. He urged other local government councils to emulate Lagos Island East LCDA's model of innovation, accountability, and service to people. The governor also launched the e-birth registration initiative, a collaboration between the Lagos State Government, the National Population Commission, NPC, and the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF. He explained that the new digital registration system will ensure every child is assigned a national identification number (NIN) from birth, strengthening data management and government planning. Speaking at the event, Folawuyo said each building symbolizes not just infrastructure but also the legacy of prominent Lagosians whose services and leadership shaped the community. He reaffirmed his administration's focus on maintenance, accountability, and continued delivery of the dividends of democracy. Folawuyo, who expressed gratitude to God and to Governor Sanwo-Olu for the opportunity to serve and for the state's support to local government, said the multiple projects initiated by his administration represents a renewed phase of impactful leadership and community growth. Also speaking, the head of UNICEF's Southwest Field Office, Celine Lafourcade, applauded Lagos State and the National Population Commission for embracing digital birth registration, noting that the innovation will help guarantee every child's right to identify and access to essential services. She reaffirmed UNICEF's commitment to supporting the Lagos State government in achieving universal birth registration through the deployment of the newly launched electronic birth registration e-birth system, aimed at ensuring that every child born in the state is visible and protected. Lafourcade also commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for demonstrating genuine leadership and political will towards protecting children's rights in the state. She also praised Lagos State for leading the country with 94% of children under 5 already registered, but stressed that more work must be done to reach children in informal settlements and undeserved communities. The event attracted dignitaries, including members of the Lagos State Executive Council, Conference 57 chairman, traditional rulers, politicians, religious and market leaders, and representatives of development partners. On politics, after a landslide victory in the November 8th gubernatorial election, Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo has continued the tempo of development of the state as part of his transformation of the educational sector. His government has approved the building of 30 new primary schools in the state. This decision was reached at the 22nd Anambra State Executive Council ANSEC meeting held on November 12, 2025 at the Lighthouse Oka, where other issues of developmental objectives were also highlighted. According to the State Commissioner for Information, Law Mefo, the 30 new schools will be built across communities lacking public primary and secondary schools to deepen the impact of Governor Soludo's education programs, which ensure that every community benefits from the state-free education policy. This is part of the ongoing reforms in the educational system, with a free education policy from primary to secondary school, year 3, SS3, and the recruitment of an additional 3,115 teachers, thereby increasing the number to 8,115. The governor has upgraded 22 secondary schools into smart schools, equipped over 60 secondary schools laboratories with the required science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM equipment, and has increased the operational budget for primary and secondary schools to ensure they deliver the quality education promised at the ANSEC meeting. The council also adopted the 2026-2028 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework, MTEF, which paved the way for the 2026 annual budget to be presented to the Anambra State House of Assembly to ensure the 2026 appropriations bill is assented to by December 31st, 2025. Additionally, it examined the recent governorship election in which Governor Soludo was re-elected by an extraordinary 73% winning in all 21 local government areas of Anambra State. The council stated that this proved the hypothesis that electoral success results from providing value and development to the people, and rededicated themselves to duty with gratitude to the people of the state for their excellent conduct during the election. The deputy governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party SDP in the 2023 Kogi election, Sam Roti Abenemi, has resigned from the party. Addressing a press conference in Lokoja, Abenemi announced his decision to join the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Abenemi, who ran on the same ticket with Murtala Yakubu Ajaka in 2023 governorship election, submitted his resignation on November 13, 2023, citing deep and personal reflection on his political journey. He emphasized that his exit was amicably and expressed gratitude to the SDP for the opportunity to serve, including during the 2023 governorship election. After leaving the SDP, Abenemi confirmed his defection to the APC, attributing the move to President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms and the leadership of Kogi Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. He stated his intention to collaborate with all party levels to promote governance and economic progress without aligning with any specific faction. The formal reception is scheduled for Monday at Muhammadu Buhari Square, Lokoja, where they will be received by Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. Supporters of Asiwaju Muniruddin Bola Oyebamiji Ambo, a leading governorship aspirant of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Osun State, have dismissed rumors of his withdrawal from the 2026 governorship election as false and baseless. In a statement signed by Prince Adebayo Adeleke, the supporters attributed the rumors to political distractors intimidated by Ambo's rising popularity and widespread acceptance across the state. The statement highlighted Ambo's track records, describing him as a man of influence, competence, and an expanding support base, and asserted that he remains the aspirant to beat in the August 8, 2026 governorship election. The supporters assure party members and the public that Ambo is firmly in the race and committed to clinching the APC ticket, expressing confidence that he will emerge victorious and become the next governor of Osun State in 2026. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja ordered the People's Democratic Party to suspend its National Convention schedule to take place in Ibadan, Oyo State on November 15 and 16. Delivering judgment in the suit instituted by former Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido, Justice Peter Lifu restrained the Independent National Electoral Commission from supervising, monitoring, or recognizing any convention conducted by the PDP without including the plaintiff as a contestant. Justice Lifu held that evidence before the court established that Lamido was unjustly denied the opportunity to obtain a nomination form to contest for the position of national chairman of the party, in violation of the PDP constitution and its internal regulations. The court affirmed that the PDP was duty-bound to create opportunities for its members to serve by adopting deliberate measures that enabled them to pursue their political aspiration. As a consequential order, Lifu directed that the planned convention be put on hold to allow Lamido to obtain the nomination form, mobilize supporters, and conduct his campaign. And now on foreign news. The U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has announced a military operation to remove narco-terrorists amidst growing concern that a U.S. naval buildup in Latin American waters could presage land strikes and a wider conflict. Hegseth announced the mission in a post on X, stating his mission is to secure their homeland from the drugs that are killing their people. The post gave no details of what the operation would entail on how it might differ from military actions already being undertaken. President Donald Trump's administration is already conducting a military campaign in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, deploying naval and air forces for what it calls an anti-drugs offensive. U.S. figures show that U.S. forces have carried out strike on approximately 20 vessels in international waters in the region since early September, killing at least 76 people. When asked for clarification on the precise nature of Operations Southern Spear, a Pentagon spokesperson simply referred inquiries back to Hegseth's post on X. CBS News cited multiple sources as saying senior military officials had presented Trump with updated options for potential operations in Venezuela, including strikes on land. Venezuela announced on Tuesday that it called a major nationwide military deployment to counter the growing U.S. naval presence off its coast, which includes a newly arrived U.S. aircraft carried strike group in the region. Caracas fears the U.S. deployment, which also include F-35 stealth warplanes sent to Puerto Rico and 6 U.S. Navy ships in the Caribbean. It's a regime change plot in disguise. On a sad note, veteran Nigerian actor Oyewole Olowomojuore, popularly known as Baba Gebu, is dead. The news was announced by Nollywood actor and producer Kunle Afod via his verified Instagram page. In an emotional post, Afod disclosed that the veteran actor died on Tuesday after a brief illness. The filmmaker described Baba Gebu as a great legend who succumbed to an undisclosed ailment after a short battle. Before his death, Baba Gebu enjoyed a long and distinguished career in the Nigerian film industry, particularly in Yoruba language cinema, where he featured in numerous acclaimed productions and mentored several younger actors. In 2024, the late actor spoke publicly about the passing of his wife, revealing that returning to acting helped him cope with grief and avoid depression. During that difficult period, many of his colleagues, including Kunle Afod, rallied around him to offer emotional and professional support as he returned to the movie industry. And that's all we have for you on Weekend Pulse. Remember to follow our updates, exclusive stories on all our social media handles at Malachite TV and at MIC TV. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Avoy Umaru saying thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep your weekend in pulse with Malachite TV. And do have a fruitful week. Bye for now.